Hi guys, and thank you so much for watching as always. Today we are back with Space Engineers, and it's just a quick update on where the big battle cruiser that I've been building is up to. First of all, what I would like to say is a very big thank you to Craig. We were live streaming it yesterday. He was helping me out. What we were trying to do is we were trying to put some doors on these landing bays. Just didn't seem to want to work, so we kind of gave up on it in the end. I say we. Craig did all the work. I'm not very good with rotors and stuff yet. I do need to practice with all that kind of stuff. But the engine bay now, basically, we can fit a couple of small fighters in here, so I'm happy with that. I'd say also, most of this interior has been done by Craig. He was busying away himself, building interior stuff, whilst I was doing a bit of the outside stuff. So as you can see now, we've got access to all the reactors at the back. Again, thanks to Craig for doing all this. I feel a bit lazy actually, he did so much work yesterday, it was unbelievable. But yes, we've got access to these back reactors. As you come through here, now these interiors are not finished yet by any stretch. Everything needs painting, we still need some stairways to certain areas. We've got a back area over here. You can actually carry on going forward through these. It's Medibay there. You know, we've got basics and stuff. On the side over here, these things here, these are leading to all the rocket launchers and what have you for refueling of the rocket launchers, or ammo stocking of them, if that's even a word. You can get to and from levels from these staircases. We haven't got a staircase up to the command deck yet. That is something that will be done. I'm just not sure exactly where I'm going to put the stairs for that yet. Got a nice view here down the ship. Still loads more interior to do yet. If I'm lucky, I might be able to convince Craig to do a bit of work with me again. Maybe help me out a little bit more, because he's really good at this kind of stuff. So the command deck still looks pretty much the same as it did before. We changed the windows out. Craig showed me how I was doing the windows wrong, which is all good. So the windows are all looking good and uniform now. Still got the nice view out the front. Got the second type of command chair, just in case you want to fly it and look out the window. But I wouldn't recommend it because it's such a big craft. What we will do as well is I'll show you the rockets working very shortly. Just have a quick look on the outside. Not many changes on the outside. We've got some well, there's quite a few changes actually since the last one. So basically armaments. This ship is now armed to the teeth with rocket launchers. So as you can see, we've got rocket launchers on these modules on the side. These are still the detachable modules that can actually be broken off if they get too heavily damaged. We've got a large bank of rocket launchers on the side, on both sides, as you can see. Again, these have all been connected up with pipes to actually restock ammo and everything. I fleshed out the front a little bit. I'm still not quite 100% on the shape yet, so I will be making some changes, but I've just not decided on what shapes I want to make. Down the front end here, we have this section. This box here is going to be changed as well to look a bit more funky rather than just a box. I've literally just finished doing that now. I just wanted to get a general shape and then I'll play around with adding stuff on it. These pods on the side were Craig's idea. Craig built these. Again, thank you very much. I've literally just been adding this section on. Again, rocket launchers, they're all fueled up with, so basically they're all connected with conveyors, so you can actually refuel everything. Beg pardon. Again, exactly the same on both sides. Yeah, so it's starting to come together now shape-wise. Oops, didn't mean to go that far back. I'm going to play around again. I'm going to try and break up the shape a little bit by adding a few things on the bottom. You'll see at the back here as well, there's a large container at the bottom there. Basically, that we added that on because we needed to try and get the doors to work, so we needed a bit of extra floor space. But again, I mean, the door didn't work in the end, but it kind of broke up the shape anyway, and I kind of like it, so it's been left there. But yeah, so this is pretty much where we're up to at the moment with the craft. Like I say, we'll build a couple of small fighters which will be able to fly into this deck here and land. And what I'll do now is I'll show you quickly the guns. I've positioned the craft. I was just manoeuvring it a bit, well, about 10 minutes ago. just to get it into alignment with this asteroid on the side here. So let's just... What we did as well yesterday is we attempted to... Well, we didn't attempt it, we did it. Basically, Craig took a copy of this ship, put it on the other side, and then basically we just attacked it and see what the damage was. And it's quite a lot of damage actually. So let me just make sure I've got yeah, I've got my rocket launchers there. So yeah. It's got quite a nice fire rate. Just bring us down and we can destroy that platform. You see the lasers obviously on the side of the thing. There we go. But you can imagine if you're doing that broadside to another ship, it's a lot of destruction, which is nice. Obviously there's rockets flying forward as well, as you can see. You get a better idea if you zoom in a bit. Yes, good fun. It doesn't lag out or anything too much, which is nice. But yeah, so oh, well, that's pretty sweet that. But yeah, so that's pretty much where the armament's up to at the moment. We'll be making some changes to it as well, because the great thing was when we had the other ship, I'll do another video at some point. I'll copy the ship again and I'll get it to fire broadside onto the ship. But it's great once it becomes in range. All these Gatling guns and everything start attacking it with missile launchers and everything. There's a lot of devastation pretty much when you come into range. I've no idea how a small ship would try and fare against something like this. You might get a few shots off, but then this would just probably destroy you. But yeah, so I thought I'd show you this. Thank you so much for watching as always. I will do another video when I've finished some more of the sections off. The front needs bulking up a little bit more now. Once I've done that, we're pretty much good to go, and I'll put it on the workshop and you can download it and play around with it yourself. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching as always. Please feel free to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video, guys. So take care of each other and goodbye.